Hello. As I said yesterday, and as you can see by the title, we will be playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. If you are wondering, I'm currently roughly in the middle of the game. If you want to know exactly where, I've already done Velen and Novigrad, and at the moment I'm in the middle of Skellige's quest line, and this is where, before you find Ciri, it's the search for Ciri. We have yet to find her. We've just seen flashbacks of her, and yeah, so that's sort of where we'll be picking up, and where I'll be streaming for the rest of the time. I'm not sure how far this is in the game. I have not seen anywhere past this in videos or gameplay reviews, so hey, maybe it's another beginning still. Probably not, but we'll just see. So, let's go ahead and share my screen here. Alrighty.
I see you gathered before me.
Alrighty.
Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes.
We'll play this the first time. If you haven't already seen it, it's just like a intro stuff about the game. Well, it's sort of about the world, I guess, at the moment. I've already seen it a few times, so I'll be quiet.
Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction, the trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. But yeah, if you want more background here, game sort of starts off as us looking for our missing, I want to say pupil slash daughter, not really daughter, but kinda. It's like a weird situation going on, but we're looking for Ciri, a girl who's grown up now, and she's missing because she's kind of like a special individual with like special blood and stuff. It's a little weird. You'll kind of get it as we go on. You'll see more about how, like, what's going on really, specifically in this section as well, because there'll probably be a lot of talk about Ciri. But yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at, and we're in Skellige right now, and I plan to continue the story, do some quests, get some loot, kill some monsters. So let's continue from our game.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige.
So we're off here.
Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts. The druid Ermion, however, had no intention of letting Yennefer examine the woods, so Geralt and Yen sought out Jarl Kraken Crate, who helped break down the druid's resolve.
Yep, we saw the Jarl. He said he'd talk to him, so we're able to go talk to this dude and figure out what's going on with Ciri. So at the moment, we are currently working on a bit of a main side quest here. It has to do with the daughter of that Jarl we talked with. He asked us to do some favors in return. And this is a side quest, but I'd like to get through this one at least before we get to the main quest of Ciri. So here we're gonna go ahead and start with that quest. I haven't done any of it yet, but here we go. We already helped with the son. We saved him. So now we're gonna talk to his daughter and see what's up. I think she wants to go somewhere or whatever. I'm not sure. Surprisingly, I'm like, can't get in here? What? That's a weird point. I don't know why. It automatically puts me in there. Alrighty, let's see here.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, Jarl.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Of course you don't. You're gonna kill himself, right? Or no, I don't know.
Looking for Cerys. Heard she stayed here.
Oncrate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Cerys. Where's Cerys?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
What? Okay.
I'm looking for Cerys. Any idea where she might be?
I hope she's gone to the village. It's been a time since she visited. She wished to speak to our folk, but I worry she might have gone to Jarl Udalric's old family home, though I tried to dissuade her.
Clan Brockvar have something to hide from the Oncrate?
No, it's not that. The house is a strange place. Many believe it haunted.
Okay.
Great. I love haunted houses. But why would Cerys go there?
Before she left, she had a long talk with the Jarl. Seems she wanted to help him.
With what?
Forgive me. I must go to him.
This
Promising start.
Jarl's probably crazy.
Remember in that storm Protestant old legged where
I swear. Sometimes. Alrighty. Here's to hoping that we find her fairly quickly. Knowing this game, probably not. I want to go through a whole bunch of loopholes. Alrighty. So, I'll go ahead and share the map as well. So, here's where the current position of our game is. So, this is Skellige. And this is an island out of many islands here. All these question marks are hidden secrets that I've gathered by going to these notice boards. But yeah, this is essentially what Skellige is. Just a big island area Right now our side quest is on this one. This is the main island. There's actually a notice board here, probably for a new quest, since we did story. And if you want to look at the map, so here's what we have here. So this is Velen. This is what I talked about beforehand. This is where we went first. Talked to this Baron guy, figured out some history on where Ciri went. And then Novigrad, found out some history there, figured out where Ciri went. And apparently there was an explosion in Skellige, which is where we are now. And we're trying to investigate if that was caused by Ciri, because like she uses like magic and stuff. And yeah, and White Orchard is like the tutorial area, level 1. It's where your adventure starts, and you get some first clues. And this is just sort of like the hub, like the main, you know, city place. You don't really go here often, just for story. This is actually, this is DLC that I bought. I bought the DLC, and I haven't played any of it yet. I plan to do the whole DLC storylines, both of them. I got both. I plan to do both of them on stream. And this is Kaer Morhen. This is sort of the Witcher hideout. There's not much here. This will be used later for story probably. And night 2. So here we are in Skellige. Alrighty, let's go ahead and head to Cerys. Hope we can find her. She's probably gonna be annoying though. She's a bit of a stubborn one. Possession. I wonder what that means. Oh, it's probably gonna have to do with ghosts and stuff. Oh, and we got our horse, Roach. Faithful as always. Undying as well. Alrighty. Come on, Roach. Let's get out of here. Ah, it's this thing. Alrighty. Here's to hoping we don't have to fight too many ghosts. I'm gonna go ahead and get this magic trap out. It's good against ghouls. I don't see anything. Ooh.
Fresh footprints. Yeah, something seriously wrong here.
Yeah, something's really going on here. What is going on? That sound. Key to cellar. Okay. Ooh, water. That's nice. Food is so hard to come by in this game, so whenever you find some, you gotta really get it. I've bought a lot though, so. Jeez, that ghost. Calm down. Alrighty, anything else? Let's see where Cerys went. Over here. Nothing in here.
Cerys.
Oh, what happened to her?
Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
Yeah, I'd say. Oh boy. Oh, I know what this is. Wild Hunt, maybe?
What?
No,
What
it's just really cold.
Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt, why are you here?
Came to
Saving
look for
you.
Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich. The sword. Where's the sword? I've got to go back.
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago, half dead.
True.
I have to.
You have to tell me what's going on. Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Ulrich.
Sure, he
With?
was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have if I'd only found the sword.
Sword?
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Ulrich's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Ulrich.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Ulrich and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Ulrich. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Ooh.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Ulrich to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing
Ooh.
the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Ulrich to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Oof. How much? Something tells me. Yeah, something tells me, Aki died. Something happened on that trip.
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident.
An accident. Yeah, I
A
bet.
storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Yeah,
Didn't hear. Didn't want to hear.
yeah, I'd say
Some
didn't
folk
want to
on the
hear.
Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
Yeah, probably smart.
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now, powerfully so, and
Maybe.
it could have something to do with that sword.
But what do you want the sword for?
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one, the one the gods speak to. I believed it once, but now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Maybe.
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices
What?
command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods.
For the glory of the
I
gods,
think
Jesus.
not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die.
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Condition it's a ghost we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Get wrecked. Oh, man. Okay, so we kind of understand what's going on here then. I guess we gotta get this sword here. Okay. Alrighty. So, let's see here. So I guess, yeah, go ahead and save. I like to save often. Alrighty. So, now that we know that, what do we think? Do we think that the guy wants to kill him? Is he just upset? Not sure.